Hi, dear sir or madam. Welcome to our video, and we will show our teamwork about tutorial 1. In the first question, target segments of the organization and the way they are making decisions. The first thing we need to know is organization is the master in international strategic marketing, and the target audiences of this organization are undergraduates from all over the world. About the target segments, we can get so many informations from some academic resources that target segments can be demographics, psychographics, product usage, brand preference, decision process. And in this part, connected to the international strategic marketing, we will choose these three segments: demographics, psychographics, and brand preference. About the ways of decisions, I think the managers of the organization of the universities should consider this question from the students' perspective. I mean the students who want applying the postgraduate degree of the university. The firstly is a demographic segmentation. In this part, we can define these things from the age, gender, income, religion, and so on. And honestly, in this part, I think the student academic strengthens and whether they have enough financial strength and whether their family support them studying abroad or studying just in University of Glasgow is pretty important. And the second is psychographic segmentation. Firstly, is that the students' recognition of the quality of education in Glasgow, and second is the sentimentality of University of Glasgow. And in this item, I think I can make an example about that. My best friend, when she applied to the graduate school, she was faced with two choices, UCL and the University of Edinburgh. But her final choice is University of Edinburgh. The reasons that she gave me were she liked the city of Edinburgh and the customs of Scotland. And importantly, she has studied in England for 3 years. So her final choice is the University of Edinburgh. From this say, from these things, the individual's thinking is pretty important when they make the decisions. And finally, the brand preferences segmentation. You know, in this item usually used in some business part, but it also can be connected to the organizations just like the university. Not all students applying for the postgraduate university for academic resources reasons purely. And as I see, some of them need a good degree to help them gain more resources in their future career. So the reputation of a university is pretty tied with their purpose and is pretty important. So the job market recognition of University of Glasgow and the reputation of the university's rankings is pretty important. Okay, well, let's become the second part.
Well, I'm responsible for the second and third question. The question 2 is to analyze of target audience that are appreciative of communication and the way that sets information. Next slide. Well, in there, two aspects are mainly considering here. It's namely the demographic factor and psychographic factor. Demographic factor including audience, geographic location, income, education level, and age and language, and many other factors. In this topic, we just focus on the international strategic marketing of Glasgow University. So the main audience is students, but the students have a different background. Some students graduate with undergraduate degree and then choose this major to study. And someone has graduated with a master degree but plan to applying for a second master. And others are already working and plan to continue studying to improve their skill and knowledge in order to obtain job promotion opportunities. For psychographic factors, it namely involves the audience value, views, and interests, and vision and attitude and lifestyle. Like if people have a good impression of the University of Glasgow, so they will give priority to choosing the major in University of Glasgow. Next slide. Here it's a full analysis of undergraduate, graduate students. They need to have compulsory English level requirements and graduates that meet university standards, like undergraduate grade must be above second-class degree. Then tuition and expenses usually come from support of family members. Themselves do not have enough income source. For them, their degree of interest in course and the degree of performance for university will become the reasons for their choice. And then they will consider the university ranking. Also, they prefer ask peers for their opinion and finding information rare on social media like Instagram and Twitter. And next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. But for another audience group, they could pay for living expenses and tuition by themselves. In addition, they will more consider setting of the course and what they can learn. Moreover, they may also rely more on the evaluation of this course by authoritative website. And for the question 3, Question 3 for the selection of the target audience will in the next slide. Here it's also divided into 2 groups for consideration. For undergraduate students, their choice will take into account the university ranking, the reputation of the Adam Smith Business School, and the reputation of the course. Then they will also pay more attention to the university's geographical location and traffic factors. Their choice are rational and emotional, but they may be more emotional compared to another group. In another group, they are more connected with work. They are seriously come from knowledge and skills that this course can bring them, and whether they can help them get promoted. Their choice are also rational and emotional, but they will be more rational than another group. Yes, now to the question 4.
Okay. Hello, I will talk about the question 4. This question is mainly talk about the brand reputation of as a major. So let's move to the next slide. The first two is about the good reviews of the this major, and the next three is bad. So the first one is high ranking. The ISM major is ranked for 14 A's in the world of master in international strategic marketing, according the QS in 2021. Also belong to the Adam Smith Business School. This school has the triple accredited. So this accreditation is awarded to SM, which offer both a high standard to teaching and high quality degrees. The next three is somehow bad reviews. The first is unfair treatment and low grades. Some people put their comments in Zhihu is the largest Q&A community in China. They say they got the unfair treatment in this major, and the course grade is not match with the time they have put in this major. The next is high pressure and low graduation rate of Weibo platform. This platform is largest social media platform in China, like Facebook and Instagram. Some individual bloggers discourage international students from choosing this major for reason that there are too many assignments to submit and it is very hard to graduate. So there are a lot of pressure in this study year. The last one is a high tuition fee. This many take place on WeChat platform. It's a famous communication tools in China like WhatsApp. There are many students complain about the rising tuition fee from 21,800 to 23,000 pounds, especially for students who come from EU. Due to the Brexit, they can no longer enjoy the tuition discounts. So let's move to question 5.
So basically, I will talk about the desired reputation of the organization to these audiences. So basically, we analyze the controlled reputation, and so we talk about the existing reputation. So basically, the University of Glasgow is ranked 30 in the UK, and the business school is among the top 100 in Europe and is 85th in Europe. And also, the Master International Strategic Marketing is 48th in the world. And so that we can see that the existing reputation confirms the desired reputation of the University of Glasgow and the Adam Smith Business School in particular, in being the oldest university in Scotland and in promoting their achievement in education and innovation. And also, the University of Glasgow defines itself as one of the most elite university around the world. And the MSc in International Strategic Marketing is ranked in the prestigious QS ranking. So we see that the University of Glasgow is very focused in promoting its reputation among the most elitist university. And secondly, we analyze the uncontrolled brand reputation of the University of Glasgow, and we can see that the University of Glasgow has an existing reputation among the best rankings in the world and in Europe. And from the original website, we can see that the desired reputation of the University of Glasgow is very focused on this type of ranking, and this is why once again he said that is one of the elitist business school in the world. And also he mentioned the triple accreditation AASCSB, the EQUIS and the AMBA, which are very competitive and promote the excellence of the university. So the university really want to achieve this excellence and go beyond. Okay, so now I pass the word to my colleague.
Okay, there are two types of competition for the MSc course in the Glasgow University, including the competition with the Glasgow University and the competition with the SM course of other universities. After the analysis of competition, I will demonstrate the competitive position in the course market. Okay, next slide. At first, many other courses in Glasgow University may be more attractive for students, and they prefer to choose them because students have their own preference to choose different courses. Some students like us, we are willing to choose International Strategic Marketing course because we are interested on it. In the long term, the knowledge gained from the course are beneficial for our future work or life because it provides a better understanding and structure. The course will attract students who prefer to choose marketing relevant course, and they will be the target student group for the course manager. The manager should not only focus on the target students, but also should expand the student base in the SM course. The course is more useful than others in the aspects of contents and others. Meanwhile, there are some teamworks like this presentation promotes the interaction among students from various cultures, which helps students to work in the cross-cultural teamwork in the future studying and working life. The SM course has the strong practicability for students. Overall, the course has a relative strong competency to win the competition. On the other hand, the course of Glasgow builds a distinctive feature compared with other universities. The status of Glasgow is unshakable, so most students prefer to choose Glasgow University with good reputation. The reputation and ranking of university is the primary consideration for most of students. Therefore, the Glasgow win many universities in the first step. Moreover, the Glasgow University has been built for a long time, so it has a distinguished teaching staff with a strong academic atmosphere. It's always regard the building as the most important teacher. Meanwhile, the beautiful school environment, rational layout, and facilities also are the competitive advantages for students because they provide a comfortable learning environment for students who choose SM course of Glasgow University. Overall, the course of Glasgow University has a larger likelihood to win the competition in the course market. Although there are many various options for students, its success heavily depends on that the manager should target correct student segments and introduce effective strategies to attract more students who are indecisive about the selection of the course. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you so much for your attention and thank you again. Bye-bye, thanks.
Bye.